we're going to do something fun today. If you're a gardener or if you have friends who garden, I'm sure you have a ton of tomatoes that you don't want to go bad, but you're not quite sure what to do with them. So I'm going to talk to you today, and we're going to go through and make some red wine pasta sauce. It's absolutely delicious. So I've already roasted all my tomatoes in a couple bulbs of garlic. The squash is for a different dish I'm making later. And then you're going to need Italian seasoning. So I have oregano, basil, and rosemary here. And then red wine. So I love using the One Hope Field to Table and the Pinot Noir. I do a mixture. The flavor is amazing. So let's get into it. Oh, and I have my blender here. I know it's like I can't get a good angle so you can see me and what I'm doing and everything. Ooh. All right, maybe like that. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to take our blender, and once you roast your tomatoes, the peels will just pull right off. So we're going to take the peels off, put the tomatoes in the blender. Sometimes I make really big batches of this, and I just freeze it in like 2-cup serving containers. So, and it'll keep in your freezer. I just freeze it for quite a while. We eat a lot of pasta sometimes, so it doesn't stay in the freezer too terribly long. All right. I usually roast these at 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. Get them nice and tender. You could put some sweet peppers in this too if you wanted. So, and then once we blend this up, you'll need a crock pot too, because I like to let it simmer for several hours in the crock pot. It just really develops those flavors and depth of flavor, which is amazing. My kids love this pasta sauce. So, sorry, it's taking a minute. We're almost done. We're almost done here. And then I roasted, like I said, two heads of garlic. I just cut the tops off, leave them up, leave them roasting in the oven too. And then those should just squish out right with, see that? They just squish right out. So good. Nice and soft. Get all the good insides out there, all that garlicky flavor. I love garlic. Garlic's a great, it's great for digestion. It's also great to boost your immune system. And with fall coming, we can all use some of that. And since it's October, it'll stave off the vampires too. All right, so we get everything in the blender, and we're gonna just blend it briefly to smooth it all out. Not all it needs. It looks nice and creamy like that. We're just going to pour that into our crock pot. All right, and then with your red wine, I usually do a cup, but I'm going to do about a half of each. So again, this is the Monterey County Pinot Noir. And if you want to order this wine, you can find the link in my link tree. And we're going to do about a half cup of the Field to Table. I'm going to tell you, this Field to Table, it's a red blend, but it's mainly Pinot Noir grapes. But if you buy this, the bottles have a QR code on them, which will link you to a bunch of recipes and stuff that pairs well with this wine. Obviously, one's going to be pasta, because that's what we're making, is pasta sauce. And don't worry, once you cook this for several hours, the alcohol will cook out of it, but that flavor is gonna remain in there. All right, and then the herbs, of course, salt and pepper as well. Give a nice little sprinkle. Do some pepper. The great thing about making your own pasta sauce too is it doesn't have a bunch of hidden sugar and additives to it. So this is rosemary I dried from my garden. Let's put that in there. And like I tell you guys always, I don't usually measure my spices. I just measure with my heart because everybody likes things a little different when it comes to flavors. So make it the way you like it. And then I do have dried basil, but I think I also have fresh basil still. I think I'm gonna do some fresh basil. Let me grab some off my basil plant over here. Sorry, I kind of disappeared on ya. Just trying to take it from the right spot so I can get more basil. Here we go. So we got some basil. Oh, I love the way that smells. All right. Take the leaves off the stems. And then we're just going to chop that, kind of a chiffonade. Oh, pardon me. Cut that up nice. If you want it really thin, you can keep chopping it till it's just real thin. I like big basil flavor, so we'll sprinkle that in there. Give it a nice little stir. If you like your pasta sauce a little sweeter, you can maybe put a packet of Truvia or something, or some stevia leaf in here. Not too much. And then we're going to put it in our crock pot, and we're going to let that cook for probably about 5 to 6 hours. All right, I'll be back after then.